Radio check. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
Yo yo.
The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push. Okay, Dennis, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time. There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. The leader's just done a 201.14.
Is it better now?
Sector 2 time is good. Fastest lap for Vidal, 2:00.5. Pole position, you're currently 0.07, quicker than second. Sector 3 time is fast. Front right, 96%. Left rear, 97. That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
Guys, seriously, dude. Like,
Tschüss, viel Erfolg.
what's going on?
I just said good luck.
Nah, someone took ages to get away, that's what I mean. Good luck,
Bad
though.
luck, Dennis.
Yeah, it was a GTP, go figure.
Radio check.
Yeah, I've heard, I've seen good things about both the VRS pedals and the Team Grade VX Pros. Yeah, I've tried to update Crew Chief and restart it to see if it helps with the sound issues, but there's not a lot more I can do right now, so
Dude, I'm telling
apologies
you,
if
dude, people are just
it's
slamming on their brakes.
still lagging.
Are you for real, guys? It's warm-up lap. It's warm-up lap.
Get moving, guys, get moving.
Okay, nice, we'll see. Aren't the sim grade pedals slightly cheaper once you factor in everything? I guess it also depends on resellers, so.
Number 14, you're missing your front end, just keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm going to the fucking pit, so, thanks. Try not to cause a pile-up into bus stop.
Yeah.
Steven, you want to
It's a
switch
good thing
sides
about
so it'll be easier for you to get to the pits?
About this GT1 Evo, it's compatible with pretty much everything, and it's really sturdy.
Здорово, это, как слышно? Русские есть, люди?
Wow, we're really far back.
Interesting.
Yep. Good luck.
Wesley?
Hey, let me get over.
Okay, Dennis, stay calm, focus. Go, nail it.
Very cold tires.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Hold your fucking brakes, guy.
Bro! Unbelievable.
The gap to P2 behind is now 0.8. Good start. gap behind is now 1.2.
Just
Good.
The gap behind is now
What?
1.2
Fuck,
seconds.
mate.
I used to do it, man.
Driving like idiot.
Vidal is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.9.
Sorry about that, Alex. I got hit in the inside like someone who didn't use it.
Just hold your brakes next time, dude.
The gap to P2 behind is now 1.0 seconds. Okay, Dennis, as a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds. There's an incident in La Source. It looks like it's Tal.
That's a very early Blake
The gap
right
behind
marker.
is now 1.0. Vidal is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.9. Vidal is closing the gap. It's now 0.7. The next car is a lap behind. B2 is getting closer. The gap is now 0.6.
You brake very early, bro.
Alright, Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Thanks, Joseph. I have 6 minutes repair time now.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. Sector 2 time is good.
I'm sorry, bro, but you pressed brake too much. I'm really sorry, bro.
He's all over you. Keep your
Let
exit
me
speeds
catch
up.
you.
Stay smooth.
yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried right now. I think he might be using a little bit more
Maybe you
energy
should
than I
play
am,
out
so
for the smoke.
I'm also not really pushing that hard because
Stick to the plan.
my
Don't
race
be
is kind of
intimidated
with
here.
him. Everybody else seems to be a bit slower, so as long as I'm in front, I'm doing good.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3. The lap time was a 2:01.80. This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him. Defend your position. Don't let him through. You're now in the lead. Okay, Dennis. Don't let this guy distract you. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The gap to B2 behind is now 0.8.
Ay, ay, ay.
The gap to Vidal behind is now 0.7. The gap to P2 behind is now 0.8. gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 0.8. The gap to Vidal behind is now 0.8. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap to Vidal behind is now 0.7. The gap behind is now 1.0.
Sorry about that.
Атакую нахуй! Да
The gap
уебите,
to
не
Vidal
сдерживай
behind is
нахуй,
increasing.
иди
It's
нахер.
now 1.2 seconds. Incident in Coil 4 for air. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 1.3. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
Let me pull you, Vince. You're about a half a second off or something.
The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 1.5.
We'll catch you.
That lap time was 2:01.57. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Appreciate it, man.
The gap
The
to
middle pedal was
P2
breaking.
behind is increasing. It's now 1.6. Slower class car ahead. The gap to P2 behind is now 1.3 seconds. Car left. Clear left. We predict
Follow
your
me.
refuel window will open after 29 minutes and closes after 36 minutes. Left side. Clear left. Car right. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 2.2. On your right. Clear right. Okay, Dennis. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys have car left. Clear left. The gap to Vidal behind. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. The gap to Vidal behind is now 1.5. Car right. Right side's clear. Slower class car ahead. The gap to V2 behind is now 1.9. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. The gap to Vidal behind is now 1.7. Car left. Clear left.
Good
Car
job,
right.
brother.
Clear
Good
right.
job.
V2. Car right. Clear right.
Good job,
Car
bro.
left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Nice job, man. Real nice.
The gap behind is now 2.2 seconds. Car left. Clear left.
Here comes the rocket
The
ships.
gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 3.7. Car right. Right side's clear. Coming up on us on your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
Go on.
The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 4.1. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 4.6 seconds. Your lap time was 2:03.29. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. The gap behind is now 4.4. The gap behind is now 4.4 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. The gap behind is now 4.3 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.4. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 4.5. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.5 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 4.4. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.3. That last lap was a 2:01.94. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.3 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.2 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.3 seconds. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 4.6 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 4.7. Okay, Dennis, you've used half your fuel. The gap behind is now 4.6 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 4.6. The gap behind is now 4.8. You've just done a 201.38. The gap to P2 behind is now 4.4. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.4. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.2 seconds. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.6. The gap to P2 behind is now 4.6. The gap behind is now 4.5. The gap behind is now 4.5 seconds. There's an incident in La Source. The gap behind is now 4.4. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. You've just done a 201.90.
Yeah, I think so.
P2 is getting
Losing
closer.
more of his
The gap's
energy.
now 3.7 seconds.
Gain back a little bit with that
The
mistake,
gap
but
to Vidal behind is now 3.7 seconds.
I still think on pure pace we're pretty close. If not, I'm a bit faster, so not too worried
Sector
about
1
it.
is 1.1 off the pace. The gap behind is now 3.6 seconds.
Through traffic, I was much better than he was, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
The gap behind is now 3.8 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 3.7. Vidal is reeling you in. The gap's now 3.6 seconds.
Finally, we drafted.
The gap to Vidal behind is now 3.6 seconds. There's a car rejoining. There's an incident in La Source. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.1 seconds. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Vidal behind is pitting. That was a 202.76.
There's an early pit stop from him.
The guy behind has just done a 201.62. Okay, Dennis, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. The gap behind is now 13 seconds. The gap to Gavin behind is now 13
Yeah.
seconds.
Either or.
Can you please let me through? Thank you.
Morris, no moving on the
Coming
braking
up on a
creep,
slower
please.
car. The gap to B2 behind is now 13 seconds. Left side, clear left.
I'm pretty sure I
The
did
gap
not,
behind
but
is now 13
no.
seconds.
You went left into my lane, dude.
The gap to Gavin behind is now 13 seconds. Alright Dennis, we're halfway home. We think about 8 minutes of fuel remaining. We're quickest at the moment. That lap was a 2:01.24. The
Amazing.
gap behind is now 14 seconds. The gap to Gavin behind is now slower class car ahead. There's an incident in Lacombe.
That was just brilliant.
The gap behind is now car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, I mean, this is a one stop for sure. The question is tires or no tires, and I'm gonna take tires because I had a bit of a buffer, so it's just a little easier on the
Gavin,
second
it's
set,
getting
but you can
closer.
easily
The
do the
gap's
full
now
race on
12
just a single
seconds.
set. I prefer to be able to just push flat out instead of having to hang on at the end of the race with the worn tires.
The gap behind is now 13. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you. Right side's clear. Car right, clear right. The gap to Gavin behind is now 13 seconds.
Just a heads up, you can't move like that on the braking. I nearly went into the back of you then. I don't want to screw
Left
this.
side. Watch us clear left. Pit lane speed 72 kilometers per hour. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left 69%. Left rear 81. .20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Cold tyres all round.
Yeah, I got it
All right,
pretty much
Dennis,
perfect.
The next car is Burton, car number 16. Incident in La Source. It looks like France.
Let's get some heat into these tires, don't want to get caught out on cold tires.
P4 is closing in. The gap is now 4.2.
Guys, why are you not going from one side? Seriously.
The gap to P4 behind is now 4.1. The gap to Vidal behind is now 4.1 seconds. The gap to P4 behind is now 4.3. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 4.5. There's an incident in La Source. You're coming up on a slower class car. There's a car leaving the pits. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 5.1. Car left. Clear left. P3. The gap behind is now
I mean, they're
0.9 seconds.
gonna have to pit, so it doesn't really matter. I would expect them. Yeah, I would have expected them to be in now to avoid
Okay, Dennis, you're reeling Burton.
losing a ton of time in traffic. But I guess they're just gonna
through La Source.
run it till it's 70 probably. They're gonna, yeah, but it doesn't really matter because I had a super big buffer to those guys. So even if they pit and they don't take tires, I should still be comfortably ahead.
The gap is now 4.1. Car right. Right side's clear. You're reeling Burton in. The gap's now 3.6. Right side. Clear right. The gap in front is now 3.6 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. The gap in front is now 2.7. Coming up on a slower class car. Incident in bus stop. We think it might be Pedro. On your right, clear right. The leader, Pedro, is pitting. Okay, Dennis, pit window is open. The gap to P2 in front is now 2.0. That lap was a 2:02.19. There's an incident in La Source. Car right, clear right. Car right, clear right. Sector 1 is 0.50 off the pace. The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.4. Okay, Dennis, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap to Burton ahead is now 2.1 seconds. You're reeling Burton in. The gap's now 1.9. Sector 2 time is okay. You're reeling Burton in. The gap is now 1.7 seconds. He's slower than us through La Source. The gap ahead is now 1.8 seconds. You're coming up on a slower car right. Right side's clear.
Back to P1.
Alright Dennis, keep doing what you're doing, this is spot on. That lap time was 2:01.41, we're matching race pace. The gap to Vidal behind is now 7.2 seconds. The gap behind is now 7.5. On your right. Clear right. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 7.6. The gap behind is now 7.5. The gap behind is now 7.6. There's an incident in La Source. The gap to Vidal behind is now 7.7 seconds. This is brilliant, keep it up. You're in the lead. Your last lap time was at 2:01.65. Okay Dennis, we're matching race pace. The gap to Vidal behind is now 7.5 seconds. Vidal is reeling you in. The gap's now 7.5. Vidal is gaining on you. The gap is now 7.4. The gap to Vidal behind is now 7.7. The gap behind is now 7.5 seconds. The gap to Vidal behind is now 7.6. The gap to Vidal behind is now 7.5. Okay Dennis, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. Incident in La Source. You're approaching a group of slower cars. The gap to P2 behind is now 7.2 seconds. That lap was at 2:02.43. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. P2, car right. Right side's clear. P2 is gaining on you. The gap's now car left. Clear left. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. The gap behind is now 6.8. The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds.
What was it?
fast.
The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 9.1 seconds.
Oh, you just had a massive blink.
He's sector 2
Yeah, I
times
saw
quick.
that.
Okay, Dennis,
Idiot.
we've just
He
cut
beat
the
out of
track.
me.
The gap to Vidal behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Oh no.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The gap to P2 behind is now 10 seconds.
Nice. That was a well-executed slowdown.
The gap to Vidal behind is now 10 seconds.
Porsche, can you let me by, please? Porsche, 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 Porsche.
The gap to Vidal behind is now 9.3. Vidal is getting closer. The gap's now 8.7. The gap to Vidal behind is now 9.0. The gap to B2 behind is now 9.0 seconds. The gap to B2 behind is now 8.9. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.9. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Slower class car ahead. Car left. There's an bus stop. Clear left. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.7. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Vidal is closing the gap. It's now 8.5. Vidal is closing you down. The gap has come down to 8.2. Come on, Dennis. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.2. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to P2 behind is now 8.9 seconds. Car right, clear right. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.7. You're leading. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.7. The gap behind is now 8.6. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap behind is now 8.7. You've just done a 201.8 left side. Clear left. The gap behind is now 8 points. Car right. Clear right. The gap to V2 behind is now 8.7. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.4 seconds.
I am all over the
Clear
place.
left. Left side. Clear left. The gap behind is now 8.7 seconds. Car right. Clear right. Slower class car ahead. The gap to Vidal behind is now 8.4. Left side. Clear left. The gap behind is now 8.5. That's 2 minutes on your left. Clear left.
Go, 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 go.
Car left. Clear left. There's an incident in La Source. Come on, Dennis. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. That was a 204.05. Slower class car ahead. Car left. Clear left. Sector 1 is quick. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. On your left. Clear left. Coming up on a slower class car. On your right. Right side's clear. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Well done, Dennis. Great win. You deserved that today.
That was actually a very good race.
Good race.
Good race, everybody.
Good race, man.
My tires are shot.
Joseph, that battle through the GT3 traffic earlier on was absolutely crazy. The amount of sense.
That's why I was saying earlier that I
Not good.
wasn't too worried about him catching back up, because I kind of just knew I had the pace to control the race. Nice bit of safety rating, I rating. You take those. Yeah, a little burnout at the end is always something I like to do when I'm doing burnouts. 3 instant points, not bad at all. If you got your D license, I mean, first of all, it depends on what you own, but when you can keep doing Mazda Rooksies, that's never a bad thing. But have a look. Obviously, it depends on what kind of stuff you want to drive when you have a higher license, because it kind of defines what you should theoretically start doing in lower license classes. the obvious choices would be the Ferrari Challenge or the BMW Tour, whatever it's called, because both are cars that you'll use in higher license classes again, and with endurance options as well, and both are GT cars. mean, it's really up to you because it depends if you wanna get started now or if you can wait the extra month and a bit or a couple of months for Black Friday and then getting stuff and then stuff arriving. If you can wait the extra couple of months and just uh race race what you have now or race something different but without buying a lot of content, then I would obviously say wait. But if you want to just get into it now and then maybe you'll no, maybe it might cut a little bit off your budget, but you'll get to have fun for a couple of months uh, with the new content you might buy. I would say look at the schedules, see the most popular tracks. There's also definitely a couple of free tracks in Pride Challenge. I'll have a look now. Uh, where is Pride Challenge? There it is. I mean, Okayama is a free track this week. Um, Alton, not a free track, I think. Not 100% sure. But Atlanta is definitely not a free track. Laguna Seca is, and Lime Rock is. So these five aren't, and these two I think aren't. With this, but Atlanta isn't for sure a free track. Alton, I'm not sure actually. Let me see if it says anything here. Oh, There's Alton Park. Hold on, a little too far. Don't think it says anything on here. That of those tracks, I mean, Road Atlanta is always a popular track. Alton depends, not really a popular track. I mean, I wouldn't buy it as a first like big purchase, you know, because it's not a super popular track. What else do you have here? Fuji is okay. Jerez and Hungaroring are pretty much dead. Spa obviously very popular. Road Atlanta very popular. Donington, thing again, not super popular. But I mean, pretty much everything is kind of popular in Ferrari Challenge because it's single car, so you don't really have to worry about multi-class stuff and stuff like that. So it's like you'll usually get a decent split even if there's only 60 or 70 signups. Then you'll definitely get a good split if there's, 100, 150, which is pretty common for Ferrari Challenge. Yeah, if Alton Spade, I would say Alton and Donington, while they're good tracks to drive, they're not the most popular, but also not the worst. Jerez is a lot worse. Although I'm speaking mostly from my knowledge in like B and A class series. Ferrari Challenge might be slightly different, but still think it kind of applies generally speaking. Yeah, that's definitely the best thing to do. Especially if you can, if you can wait a little bit and figure that out a little bit better. If you can, yeah, just really look at the numbers and see what can and can't be done. That's probably the best. Because you don't want to buy a bunch of content that you might not even use and then be short on stuff for the rig and the setup. Yeah, but like I said, out of those, Road Atlanta and Spa would be. I mean, both of them are really nice tracks to drive, and both of them are really popular tracks. So those two are usually purchases that people don't really regret, unless they, for some reason, don't like the tracks. But that's very rare. The others, they're a bit more hit or miss. The two British tracks, they're
Pit lane speed limit is 64
fun to
kilometers
drive,
per hour.
but not the most popular.
Pit exit looks clear. Okay, Dennis, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. Mind these track limits, please, Dennis. The leader has just done a 124.67. The leader's just done a 124.46. That's a new fastest lap for Guilano, 124.30. The leader has just done a 124.26. P10.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm only 7 and a bit tenths off, and I'm P14. This is kind of, well, it's good that it's so close, but I don't really like it
That's the
because
end of the session. P14.
qualifying isn't my my best part of the whole shebang. So I'm gonna try and take it a bit easier than I did the other day because I don't want to end my race after 4 corners again. Would like a little longer than that at least. Oh yeah, definitely more action than the spa race we just did. Yeah, but that's crazy. 19 cars in 1 second in a 2.2, 2.3 KSOF. I mean, if I went 1/10 faster, it would have been, well, a tenth and a little bit faster, it would have been 3 positions. But I mean, I guess it means there's a margin of progression at least, with it being so close. And if I went, what, half a second faster, I would have been third. So we'll see what he can do.
At 30 seconds.
Also, is the audio working properly now, or is cruise shift still
10
glitching?
seconds. The track temp is 26 Celsius. The air temp is 21. Okay, Dennis. Our target today is to finish around P13. This is a rolling start. Follow car number 17.
Nice, nice, nice.
The safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour.
Let's go.
Get ready. Green, green, green. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Clear right. Clear all round.
Sorry, Sebastian,
The
sorry.
next car is ballistic. Car number
That was a bit
24.
of hectic going to turn 1, but
Well done, Dennis. Good start.
yeah. Oh my god.
Incident in turn 14. It looks like Sebastian.
Yeah, I don't know what the car ahead of us at the start was doing. Had to lift like 3 times after I saw the leaders go. B7, nice. Whatever that was at last corner definitely helped us, but still. Definitely not where I expected to be at the end of lap 1, so I'll take it. Yep. I don't know if I'll be able to make up any more, but we'll try.
The leader has just done a 124.74. Okay, Dennis, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. You've just done a 125.28. The guy ahead has just posted a 125.42. The guy behind has just done a 125.03. Keep the pressure on, don't give her a break. E7.
Yeah.
Come on, pass
I'm
him
gonna see if
already.
I can use him to bring me up to that group in front. Don't want to lose too much time behind him though, because the guys behind are also bunching up.
Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. Our refueling window will open after 17 minutes and closes at about 35 minutes. Fastest lap for Guilano, 124.62. Don't wait too long, find that gap. That lap was a 125.28. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Right side, clear right. Come on, Dennis. Don't let him get away.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Right, the guy ahead of us is Adam, car number 7.
I chose to get out of the way instead of to get just destroyed by him. Which is what I think would have happened. Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that I gained so many places on the first lap. I'm not even too annoyed to lose
Gualano, car
that
number
one.
3, is leading the race.
I also kind of understand the aggression though, with how close these races are and how close the pace is between everybody. If you get an opportunity, like, you kind of have to go for it if you want to really make up spots.
Keep putting the pressure on, force a mistake. On your right. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Clear right. The guy in front is Ballistic, car number 24.
Just give a little bit of his own medicine back to him, I guess. Not as aggressive though, I don't think.
Seventh position. That lap was at 125.88. Alright Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Quicker than you, entering turn 7. Sector 1 is 0.46, off the pace. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The track temp's increasing, it's now 29 Celsius. Defend hard, make them work for it. Track limits. Don't let this guy distract you. Okay, Dennis, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Hold your nerve. Make them do the work. Don't let this guy intimidate you. be distracted. Defend your position. That was 125.24. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. Time to get defensive, mate. Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Alright Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. That lap was at 125.74. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. On your right. Right side's clear.
Oh. Should have known that was gonna happen.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, just I should have just let him go or not even passed him back, but oh well. What are these guys doing?
Okay Dennis, the next car is car number 12. B license.
Not too sure if I just didn't give enough space, but we had contacted and I spun at turn 1. I feel like it was a late move from him, but might have just been my fault for not giving him enough space. Definitely have to look at the replay for that one.
The next car is Robert, car number 8. B license. Come on, focus. We need more speed. Don't try to brake later. Just concentrate harder. P12. Car left. Still clear left. Well done, fella. The driver in front of us is William, car number 5, and their rating is 2.4. Pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. Okay Dennis, the next car is Kramer, car number 19. Let's see how wide you can make this thing. Keep digging. P11. The lap time was at 125.52. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Use all the track. Force them to find the gap. Just ignore him, he'll go away. got half your fuel left. The gap behind is now 1.2. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. That lap time was 1:25.43. The gap behind is now 1.0. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. The gap behind is now 1.0. The gap to Gobert behind is now 1.3. The gap behind is now 1.0. That lap time was 1:25.75. The gap to Gobert behind is now 1.1. The gap behind is now 1.0. The guy ahead is Olenko, car number 17. There's an incident in turn 10. Looks like it's Olenko.
I'll take that, I guess.
Gobert is gaining on you. The gap is now 0.8. Alright Dennis, the next car is Willet, car number 5, and their rating is 2.4. The gap behind is now 0.8. P8, that last lap was at 1:25.82. That's good consistency, keep it up. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. The gap to P9 behind is now 1.1. Sector 2 time is good. That's 20 minutes to go. We're at the halfway point. Should be about 10 minutes of fuel left. The gap to E9 behind is increasing. It's now 1.2. You've just done a 125.53. Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. The pit window is now open. The gap to P9 behind is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. The gap to Gobert behind is increasing. It's now 1.5. The gap behind is now 1.7 seconds. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds. Your lap time was 125.51. The gap to E9 behind is now 1.6. Sector 1 is 0.35 off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.6 seconds.
Thank you, sir.
The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds. We need to find a tent in Sector 2. The gap to Gobert behind is now 1.7 seconds. Your last lap time was at 125.61.
Ahí, gracias. Pero frena.
The gap to Gobert behind is now 2.0 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace. The gap to Gobert behind is now 2.0. The gap behind is now 2.1.
Antonio, tranquilo, vale, no me voy a tirar, te voy a intentar ayudar.
Ya, me voy a
The gap behind is now 2.1 seconds. That was at 125.58. The gap to Gobert behind is now 2.2. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. 15 minutes left. The gap behind is now 2.1. Okay, Dennis, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to E9 behind is now 2.4 seconds. E8, you're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits. The gap to Gobert behind is now 2.3. Your last lap time was at 125.54. Lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Gobert behind is now 2.8 seconds. The gap behind is now 3.0. Car ahead is 1 lap behind. The gap to E9 behind is increasing. It's now 3.2. Adam ahead is pitting. P7, that lap time was 125.84. Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. The gap to Gobert behind is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Dennis.
Yo-yo.
The leader, Gualano, is pitting.
Doing good. What about you?
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. The car
Thank you
behind
very
is
much.
pitting now.
Thanks for the follow. Day's doing good, just doing some racing.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left, 81%. Left rear, 81.
No, just for fun.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius. It exits clear. Car in front is Adam, car number 7. To go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. The leader, Willem, is pitting.
tough question. Probably the Acura arrived a little earlier.
You're reeling P11 in. The gap is 3.8. They're slow into turn 2. Okay, Dennis, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap to car number 12 behind is increasing. It's now 7.3 seconds, 10th position. Gap to Adam ahead is increasing. It's now 3.9. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to P8 ahead is now 3.9.
We care about the stream looking
P9.
any
That
better or
lap time
anything
was
like that.
125.47. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. The gap in front is now 4.0. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Gobert. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to Adam ahead is increasing. It's now 4.3 seconds. The gap to 8th place in front is now 4.2 seconds.
Appreciate the offer, but I'll pass.
4.2. Your lap time was 125.84. Okay, Dennis, that's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap in front is now 4.2 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace. The gap to Adam ahead is now 4.3. The gap to Adam ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5.
Stop it for left.
I didn't feel it. I think it was just neck quick. Yeah.
Okay, Dennis, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. gap ahead is now 3.6 seconds. You've just done a 125.72.
That's what it looks like.
You're reeling P8 in. The gap's now 3.5. Be slow through turn 1. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You've used half your fuel. The gap to Adam ahead is now 4.0 seconds.
Vai, negócio.
The gap to Adam ahead is now 3.8.
Yeah,
You're
probably.
a tenth off the pace in Sector 2.
There's every so often there's one of those accounts, so just politely kind of move on. Yeah, we got a couple of freebies when
4.0 seconds.
two guys took each other out right in
Last
front of
lap
me,
was
so
at
that was nice.
125.85. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. The gap in front is now 3.8. The gap in front is now 4.1. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. The gap to E8 in front is now
So you got
4.0.
heavy brakes.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2.
Hit it, at least for me.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. That was a 125.54. Sector 1 is 0.35 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Last lap, that was a 125.35, very little fuel left. E9. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Alright Dennis, you're reeling. Adam in. The gap is now 2.2 seconds. We're running on fumes, mate. Yellow flag. E9. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
P9, not too bad considering started from P14, got spun halfway through the race, like that. Definitely want to look back at the contact because I think it was on him, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't give him enough space. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at that. Let's also have a look back at the first lap. I was looking at that gap between this Audi and this BMW. I was expecting the BMW to kind of close it, but he didn't. Then we went 4 wide for a second. Somehow survived it, which was a nice bonus. That was all very nice. Then this is the first move. I fake a move on this car and he just sends it from super far back. Then this is the second one I'm defending, but then I realize he's not going to be close enough. So I go back to the racing line, I brake. Yeah, I don't think he was ever really there, to be honest. I mean, he only achieves any sort of overlap here, so I don't think that's enough for me to have to give him any space. Yeah. I mean, he goes, yeah, just, I don't know. It's a shame because I lost a bunch of time, bunch of spots, and he pretty much didn't, so. Well, still recovered to P9, not too bad at the end of the day. Yeah, that's true as well. He went over the curb to try and make it work. Yeah, the main thing I would say about all that is that I just should have just let him go because I knew he was going to do something too aggressive, so I should have just let him go and avoided that. But it's a race at the end of the day. Not too bad. A little nice boost of safety rating, another 40i rating, just about. We'll take those. For 24.6 in the race is crazy. Well, anyway, that's it for today for me. Uh, so thank you and see you around, I guess. Don't know when, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after. Not 100% sure to be honest, but somewhere.